Hey guys, welcome back to the ranch. Beautiful day today. Windy, but freaking warm for February. Whew, I think it's like 60, almost 70 degrees out here. I know I'm overdressed, but anyway, we got a sweet update or upgrade coming to the truck, our old wrench truck right here, the 2018 3500 Chevy Silverado, thanks to our friends over at Boost Auto. We got their brand new Boost Auto VX4 Headlights. Oh yeah, we are finally getting LED headlights on the truck. Any of you who drive these trucks know that their headlights suck. I mean, they're basically headlights out of the 90s. I'm just gonna put you on here while I carry this box out. Yeah, you don't really see too much in the dark. Oh, too much stuff in the garage. Don't we all have that issue? Oh, hang on, folks. Don't get nauseous on me. There we go. So, they came to me before they released these back in December and asked if I would like to try these out on my truck. And I said, heck yeah, I've been waiting a long time for them to release some headlights. See, we already got, of course, the mirrors, because I busted my OEM one, so I got theirs, and I got the S-Series cab lights on it. They look fantastic. Never mind the snorkel. That freaking paint failed a long time ago. Cheap eBay crap. And don't matter. Just ignore that the truck's so freaking filthy. But yeah, here they are. These lights are made in, oh, butt us off, dog. Made in Taiwan. So they're not made in the US, but they're made in Taiwan. And these are color matched to the truck. Let's go ahead and get this open here. And the nice thing about these are literally plug and play. You don't have to worry with ballasts and resistors and all that stupid stuff which you usually have to, because whoo, I got a new sticker. Sweet. Make sure my address is not on here, but finally get to rock that on the back windshield after all these parts I got from them. So let's see, here we got the wiring harness. The only thing you have to do, you'll have to tap this. It's a fuse tap, so we're gonna tap this into the fuse box under the hood on the driver's side. And other than that, it is literally going to be just, oh, look at these. Look at these. Oh, they're so beautiful. Ooh. And they're black, they're color match. Oh, this will be sweet. So, gotta step back into the garage here. The wind is gnarly today. Don't like it, so I'll basically do a bit of a time lapse. I'll link it up here, wherever, to the install video of Boost. They do a great job, so no need for me to rehash that. But I want to give you guys a review of what I think of the lights. We'll pull them out here, I'll lay them out, and we'll quickly go over them, look at the build quality, and then most importantly, we'll look at the light output at night. How does the truck look? I'll be adding some pictures to it, stock lights, their light output facing my garage, and the LED ones. So let's get these pulled out, set up, and let's look at the build quality of these headlights. Got number one headlight out. You guys can see everything nicely here. We got the nice rubber here on the bottom. As I said, these are color matched. We'll look at it better once they're installed. Painting, first glance, looks pretty good. They do have a little bit of trash in, not too bad. You can see a little piece of trash there. But all in all, very, very nice. They're definitely better looking paint-wise than from the factory. You can see you've got full LEDs, top and bottom. Got their logo, we got the reflectors here. These are fully DOT compliant lights. These are patented and all the good stuff. Pull this headlight out of here. Look at the back. Without everything flying away on this windy day. Yeah, okay. We saw before, they're made in Taiwan, which is good. Taiwan makes pretty good stuff. It's the left headlight. You can see you got the ballast stuff. Everything's here. Everything's already wired together. And this is literally, you're going to be connecting that part right here and this part here. And that's it. I mean, look at that. They even got their beautiful stickers here. You got the adjustment screws, adjust the beams in case your truck is lifted. Very nicely sealed. There's no overspray. The clips, perfect. Plastic feels very nice. I know it's probably a special name for it. We're just calling it plastic here. You know, they got all their part numbers stamped and everything on here. The headlight looks great. I must say, it really looks good. Comes with a 1-year warranty. I think you can get a 2-year. Well, on their website. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead now. Oh, there we go. Face away from the sun. And get these installed. I'll just set you guys up for a time lapse because, as I said, it's windy. I don't know how good the windscreen is on this camera yet. It's gonna be a first in this video, but I am freaking excited to get these lights on there. It is going to make a night and day difference on this truck. And yes, I need to wash it. I need to wash it. I get it. I get it. Okay, wash. Truck lives outside. Okay, I use my truck. All right, so I'll set you guys up and I'll get started. As I said, it's very simple. You got to pull the cowl inside and you got to pull the grill. And there's 3 bolts holding on the headline. You're going to go through the headlight, going through the fender, carpet, whatever you want to call it there, to get to that other bolt. And should be quick and easy, peasy, painless. We'll see about the painless part. All right, I'll get you guys set up and I'll talk to you once they're installed. And there it is. It looks sweet. They are installed. Took me about an hour to do. It looks great. Sadly, there is a paint chip in this one here. So, but you know, there will be rock chips no matter what eventually. Would have been nice if it would have held longer, but that happens. And yes, I left the blue plastic on all through the install just to be sure. But you can see I got chips already here too. I had this whole front resprayed, so you can imagine they will take a beating nonetheless. But I am still thrilled. Let me get my key out. Of course, this will look a lot better at night, but this gives you, you know, a little bit the idea. And I will set you guys up quickly over here so that I can then turn on the headlights and you guys can see how it looks when it is actually turning on. The startup animation. See you guys. Perfect. And that just looks phenomenal. Of course, during the day, it's really hard to tell, but you can see the color matches. So those LEDs now match those LEDs and match those LEDs. The temperature is all the same. And I will get back to you guys again when it's darker to check out how it looks. But so far, I am stoked. It gives the whole truck a real fresh new look, and I love it. Can't wait to see it at night, see how these bad boys shine. Not quite dark yet, but I want to get the startup sequence on camera. So first is going to be the unlock sequence, then I'm going to get in, I'll turn on the headlights, but let's see how she looks. And the shutdown sequence. Let's get a different angle, shall we? And a shutdown sequence. Finally dark out. Woo, she's bright. Gotta move her afterwards over here so you can see more in the distance, but I'm gonna post some before and after pictures from the angle here. The camera is sitting on the passenger side mirror, so you can guys see how that is right about now. You can see it's quite the difference. The camera does not do the amber color justice whatsoever. I'm not just saying this because these lights are sponsored. That's the great thing about Boost. They allow me to say what I want to. They are phenomenal. Yes, as I said, there's the few little pieces of trash in the paint from the paint matched parts, but there's more, you know, in your factory paint. Biggest thing was the chip down here, but you go ahead and warranty that. if that were yours coming out of the box. But it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna get some more pictures. I'm gonna move the truck over and I'll give you guys a look from the inside, how it looks from there. I mean, this is literally insane. Night and day. I'm holding out of the truck window right now. You can see the crisp line on the tree up there. And just to show you, that's just with the parking lights now. Now I'm gonna flip on the regular lights, and this is the brights here, by the way. You can see how it lights up everything up the hill there. This is crazy. This is literally crazy. Going out through the truck window, it's hard to see, but this is impressive, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is really, really impressive. I cannot wait to get out on the road. You can actually see stuff. This is amazing. Go out here on the street, which is normally, you know, as you can see, it's pitch black over here. And yes, I'm pointing down the hill, so you can just see how far this light is and how light it is. On the stock headlights, you need to turn on, definitely need to turn on the fog lights to get anywhere near this kind of brightness. This is insane. I am impressed. I'm gonna head back to the house. I'll catch up with you there. One thing I noticed, I'm gonna check with Boost, and I'll let you guys know if this is supposed to be like that, but probably is. It looks like this is like almost the Canada version now. You can't turn off the front headlights anymore. So when you turn them on, obviously it's like that. You flip the switch to turn them on, and the ambers turn on in the front. Because Canada doesn't allow you to turn off the lights. I'm guessing because they sell them also in Canada to be compliant in Canada and the US. They don't probably make two different lights. So you just can't turn your headlights off anymore, which is fine. Majority of us aren't, you know, trying to run all the way dark, but that's something to keep in mind in case you do need to run dark at night for whatever reason. I'm gonna write Boost and ask them. Maybe there's an option. Who knows? I'll let you guys know. I'm going to wrap up the video as soon as they get that info back for you guys. But gosh dang, she's a beaut. She's a beaut. All right, talk to you guys soon. Back out here at the truck. It is the next day. It is light out. The truck is washed now. Look at that. I even took it to get a wash. Looking good. And these headlights, man, I tell you, they're great. I know some people will say they look kind of Ford-esque, but I still think they look awesome and they perform really well. So I wrote Boost yesterday, got a response back today. So indeed, this orange, or if you opt it as white, is going to always stay on. So the way you hook up these lights now in the fuse box, the way you give it power to them so everything works, will keep these lights on all the time, so you can't manually shut your lights off in front. It's just how it is. So in case you guys need to run dark for any reason, You're gonna have to figure out a different way how to, I guess, wire it, but that's just how it is. Not the end of the world. I was just, you know, gonna make sure that stuff was performing as it should and I didn't screw anything up. But just to get up and close again during the daylight. And again, I tell you, it does not do it justice whatsoever, this camera. I love it. It looks great. Now, you guys are probably gonna say, oh, well, you know, it's sponsored, so I gotta say these nice things. No, I don't. As I said, with Boost, they allow you to say basically what you think. Now, of course, they would prefer you say nice things because, you know, you like their products, which I love. You can see I run multiple things of them. But if I see something bad, I would definitely say it. You're gonna have to check back in about a year from this video going live if you want a long-term review of these lights to see how they held up. This truck does currently sit and live its life outside, so it's in the elements all the time. Heat, cold, you know, all the good stuff, sadly. Yeah, so check back in a year. Right now, I am currently giving these a rating of 9 out of 10 for quality and the way they look. As I said, the little bit of trash in the paint, it's probably hard to pick up here and there, and of course the little defect I got right there, no biggie, will be taken care of. And I'm also docking just because the way it is that you can't turn the headlights off all the way anymore would be nice, but hey, maybe that will be in a second revision of them, how they can get that too, that you can actually black out your truck all the way in case you ever want to. But anyway, 9 out of 10, definitely highly recommend it, guys. Shout out to Walter and Guy at Boost for hooking me up with these lights, for also giving me the tour. They're about an hour south of where I currently live, so I got to go on a tour there, see the facilities where they make these awesome mirrors in-house, where they actually custom paint their door handles, the LED ones, which they have, which I don't have on the truck, but they also offer. Where they make their steps, which I don't have, but they also offer, you know, a whole slew of products they already make for all different trucks. Currently, these lights only for the 2015 to 2019 Chevy Silverado 25 and 3500. They are working for the same model year. For the GMC Sierras. They're working on those too, but the VX4 headlights currently only for those model years. And guys, I was there in the live. It takes a lot of time and money to develop a headlight like this. This is not your eBay China piece of crap that's gonna fall apart and fill with water and fog up. And you saw, you're not dealing with the ballasts and everything. Everything is factory on the inside. You got that one wire you got to put in, so you just hook it and you're all good to go. So what more do you want? Highly great lights, and I highly recommend them. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you look down in the description, there is a link to these headlights. Feel free to go through there if you want to purchase them, or just look on the site what they have for other products. And thanks a lot. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.